All right, how's this? Remember the thing is, so you probably didn't hear it, but Windows really broke my my setup. They released a cumulative patch, and being the good security person that I am, I apply patches, and it kind of broke all kinds of bad things. So it looks like I am sending everything now. Okay, all right, good. We have game sounds. Yes, all right. I can see the audio bar, although I'm very loud. I think I need to, I am clipping. So let me turn that down a little bit. And that looks better. There's always cake, Carrot. Always. Every day, in every way. Hey, Pipit, welcome in. Welcome in, Juan. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing this fine evening? Yeah, so if you see anything wrong or anything seems off, let me know, because Microsoft broke my stuff. They did an update, and it broke everything. See? Cake? Not a lie. There is cake. See? And cookies. We have both cookies and cake. All right. What are we going to do today? I, unfortunately, hit a rather nasty vault halter that it wants about 1,000. It wanted 1,000 soul sand, and I got through about 400 before I ran out. So we've got a couple of crystals that we can run tonight, although we do have 3, so that might not be too bad that we can go through and run. And then we might have to go into the nether and find a whole bunch of soul sand, which is not gonna be fun. Oh, half the people have COVID. Ugh. But at least you do get the whole house to yourself. So congratulations on that. That's got to be nice. It's always nice to have that time that's just like, oh, look, this is purely me time and I don't have to worry about it at all. I do appreciate those days. All right. Let's swap some stuff out here. So we will get rid of all these things that we do not need to bring into the vault. Because I was going to build an ender, and then I decided I didn't want to. So that's what I was doing with all of the words hugs. Words are hard. That's what I was doing with all the stuff in my inventory. But 7 people, usually 22. Jeez. Yeah. super fun, at least. Yeah, so this is going to be my ender that I'm going to build. Which is why I have lots of leaves and lots of wood. So enders are pretty simple. I've got a video on it that if you really want to see, but you can build it probably in 30 minutes or less, and it's a really good experience source, which is nice. All right, so let's do this and get this stuff brewing, and then we can run a couple of vaults. And like I said, we'll be able to run a couple, and then we might have to break to go do some farming, which I never like to do on stream, just because it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but hopefully you folks want to hang out for at least a little while while we do that. All right, so... All right, fully empty. Hello there. You may be MDA, you may not be. I don't know. Oh, new thing that should be working. First of all, that first speak and showing the icon, that just reminded me. Somebody do bang lurk. And let's see if that works. Because I'm really hoping it does. I spent a lot of time on it. Okay, so do that, and then I think we will be ready to run some vaults. But welcome in. I'm AMB. Yes, nice. It works. That's awesome. I love it. And you can unlurk as well. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I really like that. That makes me happy. I think we probably got enough pots, right? Like, and let's bring extras. Although one thing that is nice that we did end up getting is leech on an axe is really, really nice. This axe isn't fantastic. It's definitely, I would prefer a sword, but leech on it helps tremendously with the healings. Lurk is just saying like you'll be back and everything, but it pops up the it pops up your profile picture. So basically what it does is it will go through, it will pull your profile picture from Twitch, and you'll see your profile picture peek up from randomly the top, bottom, left, or right, and then you can unlurk. And it also plays that piano music, which sounds pretty faint, so I don't know if that was it. But if you just do like exclamation point lurk or exclamation point unlurk, that tells me that you're still on channel, but you're not going to be active or anything like that. And I wanted to give it something other than just like a text message or whatever. So I thought it was really neat. Okay. All right, let's do some vaults. I've been wanting to do some vaults, and we can do, like I said, we can do at least 3, and I think one of them is a raffle. So yeah, we have 2 co-ops, 1 normal. I had a raffle one. Where did it go? Because I don't already have it. I know I had a raffle. Did I lose it? Weird. Oh, well, we can always make it. We can make one with one of the seals of the challenger that we have. Yes, exactly. Bang is exclamation point. That is definitely geek speak. My my software developer is showing through. All right, so why don't we do this? We'll do a regular vault first off, and then I kind of want to turn the challenge in. I kind of want to turn it into a raffle crystal, because the raffle bosses are pretty easy, and we do have some armor here that we could enchant up if we get enough of the experience, and then we could bring these in. And because they have levels, we can't do that one because that's level 34, but that one's 25. That one so we'd be able to do 2 pieces of equipment. And they both have a level, which means they would gain an ability when we beat a boss with them. So that could be kind of cool. All right, so let's go through and do that. What are you doing in here? I don't... Okay, I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen. And we're going to move on. All right, Eye of Ender. I don't want to bring the Looterang. I really don't use it. All right, so we got our weapon, we got our Paxil, we got lots of hardy apples. We do not, if we get trapped in a vault, I at least want 2 power bars. And in case we get mining fatigue, we'll bring those in. And we don't need cobalt apples because they're completely useless at this point. We are completely immune to fire, and we are completely immune to fall damage now, thanks to Elvish. Okay, I think we're good. No, not andesite. Andesite is valuable. All right, so let's bring in some compressed stone, and I think we're good to go. Right? Check me. Am I good? Let's bring in a couple more. Let's bring another one of these, especially if there's anything that has no levels, because they all have levels. All right, well, we'll bring in another one just in case. I really should have a raid farm. Like, having the ability to have as many totems of undying as I want would be really handy. Okay, let's do the vault. I think we're ready. And maybe if we get lucky, we'll be able to get some soul sand from the vault itself. All right, so eyes, apples, power bar, candy bar, hardy apples. We got our weapons. We got our... Nope. We're wearing our wings still. That's why we double check. ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, because wearing your wings into the vault would be bad for a variety of reasons. Okay. All right, now we're ready. All right, so again, vault diamonds. We need vault diamonds. We so desperately need vault diamonds. Let me show you before we go in how much we need vault diamonds. We have 22 star shards. So we could make 2 knowledge stars and almost a third. And we only have 6 vault diamonds. So if we can get at least 3 more vault diamonds, we can make ourselves another knowledge star. And I think that one might be enough. Are we at the point where we can get danks yet? No, we need 2 more. So if we get, what would it be? 15 vault diamonds tonight, then we would be able to get danks, which would be amazing. But all right, let's go. Let's do it. Wish me luck. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. That, I don't know why this has been happening a lot, but it has, where I just try to go into the vault and it never generates. And this unfortunately makes me restart Vault Hunters. There is no way to fix this other than restarting. So yeah, I think we're going to go to just chatting for a little while because this unfortunately takes forever to restart. Yeah, so sorry. This unfortunately is a bug and I can't do anything about it. And I just lost that vault crystal. That's super, super frustrating. So yeah, this requires a full restart and I apologize for that, but let's fix our just chatting screen. So what we can do is we can add the scene and we can put in the puppet, and let me find the actual puppet one itself. Is this it? Yeah. And we can make the puppet big. So we can at least sit here and talk and pretend we're live and just chatting. And yes, welcome to modded Minecraft. It is on occasion crazy annoying. All right, so we'll just do that. So this is our just chatting. Hi, how are we doing? Let's restart. Yeah, it is really unfortunate that stuff like that happens. I mean, I can't complain too much. It is free content that I had to pay exactly $0 for. But hey, Blake, how's it going? It kind of is grounds for admin intervention. Like when it is something, I think we may open to land just to give myself another crystal. Because when I'm generally not a fan of cheating or doing anything like that or using the controls. But once we get to that point where it is nothing I did and it makes me lose time like that, I think I agree with you. I think that is. Life has in general been good. It has been crazy busy at my job, to the point of where my free time has been measured in negative minutes, which is never good. But yeah, that thankfully it has passed. The major project is done and we delivered it on time, which is always fantastic. And I've been playing around with changing my setup a little bit because I've got hello, Juancito. I'm glad you like the chair. Like I can kind of get out of the way. Like see the chair. Yeah, it's nice to have it. I like this puppet. It's a lot of fun to play with. But yeah, so I've been playing around with my setup and I've got a monitor that's starting to get some serious burn in. And I am debating getting a TV instead and having I have a 3-monitor setup. And so I think I'm going to replace one, and I'm going to replace one of it with a 4K TV because literally I can get something that's twice the size for the exact same price. And I already have a good gaming monitor. Like I already have a nice 144 hertz monitor. And so it does, I'm thinking that might be the way to go. Like that is definitely something. My Juan, my real life chair is also blue. It does not look like that. Like it looks different. I don't remember what it is, but it's not quite a gaming chair, but it's a very comfortable chair. Like somebody told me once, and it's some of the best advice I've ever gotten, which is never cheap out with anything that gets between you and the ground. So that means car tires, your bed, your shoes, a chair, or anything like that. I'm glad he's clapping. That's excellent. Yeah, exactly, Blake. Like the TV that I'm looking at, I forget exactly what the model is. I'll find it and I'll link it in Discord. But it got pretty good reviews, especially for
boys and girls and everyone in between.
Hey, that's an elf.
Hugs, and I would like to welcome you back. Brett, building, Brett, building, compost, building, Brett, building, Brett.
I like that I can dance. Like I can bop around and the puppet follows me. Welcome in, elf. Please join our episode of So Vault Hunters Won't Generate the Vault Dimension for some reason, which is super annoying. But yeah, 1K monitor for a gaming monitor. It is generally not worth it, especially not for the third monitor. Yes, exactly. A fruitful gaming conversation. Welcome to Just Chatting, where we're going to talk about tech for the next half hour. I would totally do that podcast because I am such a gigantic nerd that I love talking about the tech stuff. Like for folks who have been around long enough, like I always have some kind of project going. I've built my own LED strips. I have built electronics. I have like 5 Raspberry Pis in my house. So the nerdery is strong. It is very strong. But all right, let's see if this works. It looks like it is loading in the background. It looks like it's just about done. So hopefully I can switch over to the actual game scene now and have this work. Yep, here we go. Twitch spawn. So one of the pies is running Pi-hole because I don't like getting ads or being tracked. So everything runs that. Another one is running my network, which is Unify. So I have Unify wireless. It's like prosumer because my house is, for some reason, it's kind of like a pseudo Faraday cage. It does not work well when I go from one floor to another. So I have to have multiple access points that can talk to each other. And it looks like we're good. Hey, okay. All right. I am officially going to give myself a vault crystal. So we'll go through and do that. So if overhugs the vault crystal. Since that is not my fault, we'll do that. And let's give it a second to catch up. Oh yeah. Hardware is complicated. And Unify stuff is really nice. Like it's definitely prosumer. I wouldn't do it with any significant level. Like I've built out early in my career, I used to build data centers, and this was with like Cisco 6509s and everything, the giant refrigerator looking ones. So I have some experience with rather large networks, and the Unify stuff is perfectly fine for a medium-sized office or a home or anything like that, but I definitely wouldn't do it with anything that was enterprise class. Like it just doesn't have the tools or anything you need in order to do it. But that's overkill. What are the other pies doing to finish answering the question, and then we'll try running the vault. The other, I have one that is a Bluetooth repeater because I run Home Assistant in order to do my home automation. All my devices are tied into Home Assistant so that it runs locally, but the Bluetooth sensing on the machine that I'm running it on is not enough where it can pick up all the devices in the house because, like I said, Faraday cage, signal bad. So I need to have Bluetooth repeaters that can pick up the signal and talk to each other. And another one is running Octoprint, so it's running on my 3D printer. And so I can just print from my computer directly to the 3D printer, which is in the basement because it's loud and the resin one is smelly. So I definitely don't want it to be near where I am. And I think that's it. I'm sure I've got another one, but I don't know. I don't remember what it's doing off the top of my head. Yeah, it does not scale. It does not scale one. All right, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can get this going. As much as I love nerding out, that's not what you folks are probably here for. But yeah, pies are fun. I mean, they're so cheap and you can do so much with it. It is a wonderful way to get into almost any project that you want, is to just have the pie and play with it. Because the worst case scenario, if you break it, like you just reflash it and it takes 10 minutes to reflash with whatever image you want, And the worst case scenario, if you're doing electronic products and you fry it, they're $20. So it does not matter. Like, you can totally mess with the pins or do whatever you want or fool around with it. Like, I used to have a retro pie for retro gaming, and that was also super fun. But I bricked that one trying to play with the power, because it needed more power and it needed to be overclocked to be able to play things well enough and aggressively. Okay, let's see if this works. Hopefully second time is the charm. If it's not, then I might be going on the community server or something. You are kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. So, Vault Hunters clearly doesn't want to work today. And that's frustrating as heck. Alright, you know what? We're going on the community server. So, let's go to chatting, and we're gonna go check out the community server today. Yep. So unfortunately, no Vault Hunters. Let me change the title. Vault Hunters, no workie. Community. That community server it is. All right. Well, the nice thing, at least, is with the community server and everything, you get to see all my shaders that I've been tweaking and playing with, because the community server is much, much less intensive, shall we say, than the Vault Hunters pack. But yeah, community vaulters. Now, Pipit, it's been a while, because I haven't really wanted to play vanilla Minecraft with 1.17. Like, it just was not fun. And 1.18 definitely has kind of got me going again, but Vault Hunters has been very good for the channel, in case you haven't noticed. The fact that we got fully monetized and everything basically from Vault Hunters was really nice. Yeah, Blake, I was thinking about that. And we might do that as the second half. But I kind of want to check out the community server now, because there's a lot going on the community server, which I kind of love. All right. Here we go. Let's see. I might have to tweak the game, which I do. Let me get to a safe spot, because I'm not in a safe spot right now. Yeah, a tour is a good idea, Elf. Let's do that. Let's go over the community server for a bit. Pipit, you won the first log on. Nice. Let me fix the game. Will hopefully work. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Community server. We are now on the community server, and let me sleep, because nobody wants to see rain and everything. That kind of sucks. So we will sleep. And okay. So I definitely did not need to pick up all that junk. Nobody needs that many ender pearls. So let's get rid of all of that. And I don't need any of that. And yeah. So yeah, so this is the community server. And let me up the render distance, because if we're doing a bit of a tour, being able to see the full render distance of 16 chunks would be good. And I am running, yeah, I definitely like this. So I am running complementary shaders with sodium on this. So it's a very different pack in a very different way than you're probably used to, which is why we have this lovely, lovely rainbow in the sky. But yeah, so this is my mini base for right now. This is the original base that I built before I started going to do Atlantis, and eventually abandoned Atlantis and have moved on to, I'm going to build a cave. And so I built this, which is just a cobble generator. This is one of Ilmango's designs. This is not one of mine. So I will show this quickly. Oh, I'm not immune to fall damage here. I need to remember that. Yeah, this is the vanilla community server, Blake. So I'll go through and do a quick tour. So this is Ilmango's cobble generator. It generates about 100,000 cobblestone per hour. So it's a lot. And basically all you got to do is this. And I didn't bother with the TNT duplicator because it was rather annoying. But basically what this is this is very carefully timed so that it will make this giant block of stone, and the TNT will duplicate just as the stone is moving there, because whenever anything is moving, it has a blast resistance of 1, which is the lowest blast resistance in the game. So the TNT is maximized right from there. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's nice that it works, and it produces so much cobblestone. I was originally gathering this for the villager trading hall project that is happening on this server that Maggie Dog proposed, but evidently we don't need it now. But it's a lot of cobble. I only ran this for maybe 5 minutes at most when we needed it, and when I first built it. So you can see how much cobble is all the way across here, and I actually have it run into a cactus because eventually when it gets up to full speed, it produces more than these hoppers can get. So yeah, it's a lot. All right, so let's start at spawn, and we do have a trigger here that will let you teleport directly to spawn. And yeah, wait a second. And this is our new spawn island, which, whoa, laggy. Yeah, it's a little laggy. So this is our new spawn island, and this used to be a plane, but because when we went through and went to 118, I went through and I deleted all the chunks that we didn't want to save. And so everything but the spawn area here got deleted and regenerated, which is pretty cool. And this is our nice little spawn house. Whenever you join the server for the first time, this is where you end up, and this is just intended to give people a little bit of a start. So kind of gearing up and having whatever you need in order to go forward. And the hilarious thing was, we have a guardian temple right here that Lauren's, one of the people on the server, is draining. So this literally is a temple that generated right at spawn, and it's going to be completely empty, which is pretty darn, excuse me, hiccups, pretty darn cool. And I like it a lot. So let's go to the shopping district, and then I can do a tour of like the big dig and everything, and we can go from there. Yeah, Pippet, you're missing stuff if you haven't been on for a while. And this is our nether hub as soon as it loads. Yeah, so this is our nether hub, and down this way is the actual shopping district. And I really need to get boats. Like, one of the things I want to do is just have auto droppers so that you just walk over it and it takes you to your boat. Hi, Pippet. Show off. I never want to fly down here because I channel too much Elf Tator and die due to kinetic energy. So that's true. There are boats at the chest. That's a good point. But this is the shopping district, which was saved from the previous incarnation of the server. And so there's a decent amount of shops here. This one is mine, which does prismarine and ink and tridents, which I really need to restock because I haven't done that in a while. But like all the things that you get from Guardian farms, and I also have a drown farm. So those are, oh, nice. It's always nice to come in and just make money. So I got to restart that with dark prismarine. Yeah, Pippet. It's fine. Redo it. But the whole point of this was to make it look kind of, make it look very much like you know what it is, and the giant trident sticking into the front. And I really liked those. The banners took a long time to figure out how to do a trident, but I like that. And we have, this is Lauren's iron farm, I think, and needs to restock that. And we have a rocket shop over here, which is rockets. I mean, there's nothing that interesting about it. The shop, the move to the barn shop here, the little dirt shop over here, 1 diamond per stack of everything. I do like this barn. I thought that was really clever. This shulker shop is beautiful. We've got some people who are really nice builders on this server, and they are much better builders than I am. And let's see how my parkour is gonna work here. Yay. Parkour! Look up. Yeah, the QR code. Which, by the way, you need to spawn proof because it's not spawn proofed right now. So definitely please go through and spawn proof that Pippet. There's been a number of times that there's been death from above, and the last thing we need are creepers coming in. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, the barn and the skeleton horse, which I really like this touch. Whose shop is this? I actually don't even know. but sell a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so that's the barn, and this is a beacon shop, and then books and a variety of other stuff. I love the beacon shop, and I love this is a wool farm or wool shop. It is the Woolly Mammoth. That is such a clever name. I love it. Love it. And yeah, beacons galore, make your own beacon kit, all that stuff. So yeah, the shopping district is nice. Mike Wazowski, never forget that. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I definitely like this. We'll check this shop too, like, because I really like the color and the scheme here. This one's yours, Elf, right? Yeah, books and stuff. Yeah, so I definitely really love the color scheme in this one, like in the way the lanterns are built and everything. I think it works really, really well. So, hi. Yeah, so, whose base is near here? Yeah, so this is Elf's over here, and yeah, I know yours is over here, Elf, and I think, is it Pippets that's over here, or is it, I forget who has the secondary dig here. But yeah, there's the little dig. I'll show the big dig in a second. And then, yeah, so this is Pivots, and this is, oh, nice. Your base is coming along nicely here, Elf. I like this. I like the castle and everything. Like, this is definitely looking way more medieval village and everything now. This is pretty nice. Did you freehand this, or is this off of somebody else's design? Yeah, free time. Free time would be wonderful. I'm like, I have no health. No wonder I'm walking so slow. It's really good. Like, I like it a lot. One of the things I really like about Complementary is the additional texture and everything you get. Like, everything has a bit more texture and a bit more lurk. Lurk, lurk, lurk. Yeah, show your little secret hidden area, because I know you've got the hidden area down in the bottom and everything. I don't know what this song is, but we're skipping it. Pretzel finally got a Stream Deck plugin, so I was very happy. Now I can just skip the songs as they come on if I don't like them. Yeah. So do a really quick tour, because then I want to go show the big dig. And yep, your little house with the flags that you might want to change. Why am I? Oh, that's right. There's a problem with Flan, the claim software, that I can't go into where you have a claim right now. I need to upgrade it, because if you look on my screen, it won't let me walk. Like, I just get, sorry, you can't do that there. I noticed Lauren's is the exact same one too. Not pending. Hello, pending. How's it going? Yeah, Blake, the woodpecker noises are an add-on pack that does ambient sounds wherever you are. So whenever you're in a forest like this, you get actual, like, bird noises, and you'll notice you can hear my, let me turn the game audio way up. Like, you hear my footsteps? They're much more like armor, and when I switch to an actual sword, you get the blade sound and such like that. So it works out really well. I like it. But yeah, Elf, we can do the tour another time. I mean, this one's super impromptu. I'm doing great. Yeah, Ender Pearls of course fruit don't work. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Like, this is very impromptu and everything. There's some definite lag in your area here, though. I wonder if it's your villagers, Elf. Like, I'm lagging pretty hardcore when I'm coming through. Yeah, the frames, they hurt. Yeah. Well, if I can go in the trading hall, let's see. Let's see if I can actually walk in. Where is it? It's right over here. It was right over here, wasn't it? At the, yeah, at the end of your bamboo. Let's show your trading hall, the source of the lag. Yeah, so, yeah, there's, this is why it's laggy. So, this trading hall is pretty nice, like, having everything, but you can feel the frames. You can feel the lag and everything that's happening right now. Yeah, it's getting down to teen frames, and my computer is beefy, so... Yeah, definitely avoiding this area is a good idea. It hurts. All right, but thank you. It's pretty cool. It's a very cool area. So, and I appreciate all the enchanting and everything that comes out of it. So let's go back over here and let's, because I think the big dig is pretty far. I don't think I want to fly. Yeah, that's a decent way. Yeah, it's all good though. Don't worry about it. And this is one of the reasons why I definitely built the, my shop the way I did. Like, I love the reflections off the water and everything, and I love the way it looks at night. Like, I love playing with shadow and light. It's my favorite thing to do, building in Minecraft, which is one of the reasons why I was so excited for 118, because a light level of 1 will prevent mob spawns. So it was fantastic to be able to really play with shadow and light and reflection and all that. It has been a while pending. Like, hopefully all is well with you, but I definitely noticed that you have not been here for quite a bit. All right, laggy. I wonder if something is wrong with my setup, because it should not be taking this long to load. And I wonder if my network is busted, which would be hilarious after just talking about it. Yeah, I've got this fancy networking setup and blah 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 blah, and then it's broken. All right, so let's go to the big dig, which I think is right here. Yep, the big dig. And I will preface this. Oh my gosh, give me some chunks, please. I'm gonna have to kick the server. Like, this is clearly server lag going on now. Like, those chunks should be instantaneous. There's not even that many people on the server. Yeah, we've only got 3 people on right now. Like, we've had like 6 or 7, and it's been fine before. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to boot the server later. Maybe we will be doing a Vault Hunter server. So this is the big dig, and before I turn around, this you are a dwarf and digging a hole. Exactly. This was all done with one exception. There is one exception to the statement that I'm going to make, and I'll say it in a minute. This was all done without cheats. So basically, this is the big dig, and it is a gigantic cleared area. And the only thing why I said that there was the preface of there's one area that was the one thing that was done with cheats. Because when we move this to 118, the stuff that was previously bedrock got converted to deep slate. And so I went in with world edit and I converted all of the deep slate into glass so that it was once again respawned. But this entire area was dug out in survival, and it is entirely done where we're going to build a mega creeper farm in the middle. Now that we're at 118, in order to have enough gunpowder for basically the entire server. So yeah, it is all cleared by hand. This entire area here is all concrete. Most of the glass was laid down by hand. The only part that wasn't was the stuff that was, like I said, bedrock converted. And yeah, so this was a heck of a project that the server came together and did. And I think it's kind of awesome. Yeah, we could do a stream of Creeper Farm. Like, the Creeper Farm's not that hard to build. It's just very repetitive. Because we'd have to do, I think it's 36 portals. So we just have to be careful and make sure that when we're on the chunk boundaries, what is it, F3 and G? Yeah, so when we build this, we got to make sure that it's done in the right chunks, because you want all the portals, all the end portals, to link to a single end portal in the nether. This is Logical Geek Boy's design. So it ends up being like 150,000 gunpowder per hour. It's pretty monumental, but this was definitely the hard part, clearing everything out so that we get good spawn rates. It does kind of suck that it goes down to -64 now. You can see we're at y equals 5 or z equals 5 right now, but it is what it is. All right. What else? What else should I show off while I'm here? I'm not sure who else is built. I can show my, so let's show the Guardian farm, and let's show the Copper farm, the Drown farm. Where is out? Where is out? School and moving, and oh, your phone broke. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. It's always terrible. Like, the few times that my phone has broken, it always makes me realize how dependent I am on it, and the fact that, like, oh, I don't have my phone, therefore I feel completely and totally wrong. Like, that is not enjoyable, and I feel your pain. But yeah, building the creeper farm would not be that hard. Like, I already have the schematic and everything, so it would be pretty simple. And the only main thing that you have to do and gather is trapdoors. So it's just a decent amount of wood. But I mean, even that, spruce is pretty easy to gather the wood for and everything. So that should be pretty simple. Yeah, let's go. We'll show the Guardian Farm, which is actually pretty cool. I like the Guardian Farm a lot. And the Drown Farm, because the Drown Farm is not something you see very often. Why are you here, random cow? Hello. All right, so down this way is Old Atlantis, which was my 117 base before moving around. He's hoofing it. Atlantis was my new mega base before I really got I lost interest in 117, unfortunately. Hello, friend. Come here. Hi, thanks. All right, so, oh, no, I just need this. Yeah, no worries about it. It's all kid now. That is all good now. I think both those statements are totally fine. All right. So we will come out here, this is Atlantis, and I don't remember how much of Atlantis I saved. Yes, absolutely milk the cow puns. Wow, the server is hurt. Yeah, this is the bad thing about running a server. Like, anybody who is not used to doing it, you basically have to reboot the thing about every 24 hours, and if you don't, they kind of drag. Yeah, so this is Atlantis. Which my theme here was going to be, this was kind of a trading area, so I started building different little huts for folks to come in and trade. And then down here this is the first that I started building for all of the kind of like domes. So it's still very blocky, so please ignore that. But if I can get in here, you can see, like, I started draining the whole area and getting it to the point of where it was going to be all open, and this was going to be kind of a coliseum and everything, and I was going to put all my farms in underwater domes. Bad Joke Tuesday. Exactly. Every Tuesday is Bad Joke Tuesday. It is a requirement for this channel. So yeah, I got down to about this part, and then I gave up. So you see the intro of this this Atlantis area, and I think I'm just going to abandon this. Yeah, Omega bases are really hard to build, especially when you have big plans. Like, are my conduits still here? Yeah, my conduits are still here. So, like, I built this whole area, and I built, I built a number of conduits, and I specifically looked for an area here with coral because I thought it looked really cool. And, like, literally I have, I think, 3 conduits, so you can come in this entire underwater area and be totally fine. But I lost all interest in it. It really is unfortunate because it was, even getting to this point, like, building this glass and draining it out took a tremendous amount of time. And honestly, I think that's probably what killed me, was doing that. Yeah, kick pipet outer integrated into this design. I keep hitting the wrong key. All right, so the drowned farm is over that way. How's my elytra? We're fine. Yeah, I don't see any reason that the server shouldn't be here next year. Like, we've got a lot of people who are joining the channel lately, like with like the new folks coming in of Juan and Blake and Mercus and all those other folks. Help. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to kick this server. Like, I would like some chunks, please. Please give me some chunks. Yeah, we'll get up here, and then I'll show the Guardian farm, and then that might be it. And I'll go over to the Vault Hunters server while we're doing that. Okay, here we go. Yep. So this is my drowned farm, which I don't know if this is actually anybody's design. Like, it's just the traditional hug the shape of a river. And I want to give credit where credit is due, but I don't know if this is anybody's actual design. And you need to do a roof because the spawn of drown and everything is so much better. But drown can generate in either water, either rivers or lakes. And the cool thing about it is that if you do it in a river like this one right here, you can control the spawn. So, like, let me actually land in the area right here. So the nice thing is that it won't be very productive right now because there's too many people online. But it will automatically get the drowned, and then they're attracted to the turtle eggs that are up here, and they run and they go in the killing chamber, and then you could just go whack and kill them. So it's a pretty generic area. The leaves are non-spawnable, which is why it's built out of leaves and grass and all that other stuff. Hey, chickens, welcome in. And so yeah, the good thing is that it's pretty darn productive. If I go down here, you can see I've got quite a few tridents and a lot of copper. Scaredy cat out of my mind. Haha, nice. Yes, bad jokes. Always with the bad jokes. Please keep them up. And the nice thing is that these folks, they drop copper, which is really nice in 118, and the spawn rates are up. It's definitely not Tango's farm, which is insane. If you haven't seen his copper farm, oh my gosh, go check it out. It is a masterpiece of technical Minecraft, and I love it. But yeah, moon and back. Aha. So you can kind of hear the drowned are running, and what if there were not 3 people on the server and it wasn't the middle of the day, you would have pretty much, you get maybe 2 or 3 every second that will come down. Like the day definitely cuts down on the spawning because I built it with 117 in mind rather than 118, which I would have to extend. Oh no, I don't have an ender chest. All right, so we'll just come in this way and we can go to the Guardian farm directly. Would it increase its productivity? Not really, because the problem is that all the stuff underneath the big dig is gonna spawn. Oh my gosh, no chunks. Got no chunks here. I don't want to use rockets because I'm only down to 9, and for some reason I don't have my ender chest on me. But I think I can come over here. If I can find the Guardian, I need to find the Guardian side of the Nether, because the way that the Guardian farm is designed is it shoves everything into the Nether, and then it returns all the items so that they come back out. I think this might be it. No, this is Atlantis. But I have an ender chest in Atlantis, so I can just come in through it that way. All bad jokes are highly encouraged here, so please bring them. Like, yes, do want. Yeah. Come on, load the chunk. Load the chunk, thank you. All right, I thought I had yeah, I do have an ender chest here. So where are, okay, rockets. There we go. Oh, thanks, dude. No, I'm good. All set. Don't need that sword. All right. So let's go see the Guardian farm, and then maybe we will jump. I think I will take a quick break after that, and then we will go into the Vault Hunters server. And I will kick this one because it definitely needs it. I gotta make it available. Like, maybe I can figure out a trigger command so that folks can reboot the community server, like admins or anybody who's a mod can reboot the community server when it behaves poorly like this, because it really should not. There's no reason for it to be behaving this poorly. It is a beefy server, so this is definitely your ye old Java memory leaks. Nice, I landed right on a tree as the chunk loaded in. 5 bites to get a carrot. If that's a pun, I'm missing it. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. The server is chunky. An explosive nature. Nice. Nice. That's a good one. All right, come on. Give me some chunks. Give me some chunks. Ooh, yeah. Let's not die because the chunks have not loaded. Yeah, so this is the Guardian farm. And this is, come on. All right, we'll get out because it is dying. It is hurting. Yeah, so this is the Guardian farm, and it is the normal soul sand pushes up the Guardians and shoves them into another portal, but it is absolutely beautiful. This is another Lauren's design and encasement, and it just looks gorgeous. I do love it. So I do not have this kind of skill. My contribution to this was the sorting system and everything that's here, because this is technical, and technical Minecraft I can do. So basically real fast, you go up there and that loads just enough so that all you get is pure Guardians, and they get shoved into the nether. And then we come over here, and this is the automated killing chamber, and it takes all the items that come through and punts them back through the nether so that they go into the storage system itself. Anytime anything goes into the nether, it will automatically load the surrounding 4 chunks for 30 seconds. So every single time a Guardian comes in, it loads this chunk of the nether, and that causes this entire system to go through, which is a standard observer clock, and then it just punts it down a nice road because you can't use water. And then when you come over here, it will go through the portal, load on the other side, and then we will be able to sort stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. This is I'm taking off after this. This is ridiculous. And I will reboot the server before I go in. Sorry about the behavior of this, folks. If it gets this bad, just tell me. I will kick the darn thing. Because no server should be behaving this badly, let alone as beefy as this system is. Like, I would love some chunks, please. Like, a couple chunks would be nice. Nope. The server just couldn't keep it up. All right, so this is definitely our way of saying, let's go on the Vault Hunter server. And so I'm going to have to reload. But what I'm going to do while I'm doing that is I am going to take a brief break. So I will be back in maybe 5 minutes, so it should not be that long. So we will go to be right back. Oh, nice, Elf. you found the VIP command. All right, so I will be right back. I'm going to run a 90-second ad, just so if anybody comes in, they don't get the pre-roll ads. And because we're on the Be Right Back screen, nobody misses anything. So be back in 5 minutes or less. Okay. Villager noises. And we're back. Okay, so this is the Vault Hunters community server, which should be behaving better because I've restarted it recently. And I am not that far on this one yet, but yeah, so this is my base here. And what I've done with this one is I found this fantastic mountain range that I just love, and I wanted to build into the mountain. So the intent here was to build a little house into the mountain itself and kind of convert and hollow out the entire mountain as we go through and do it. Hi. Jeez. All right, I suppose I can go through and sleep. So let's come through here. So yeah, so this is the under part of it so far, where we have a very small village trading hall, and we are doing this one as much more of a community project. So a lot of shared resources, a lot of shared farms and stuff like that. So basically I can come up here and go in this area and then let me sleep. But I'm loving the enchanted wood and the enchanted forest and such. Like, those trees and the glowing leaves are amazing. Do love them. All right, so now that we slept, so one of the things that we did a little differently on this one is everybody got a free knowledge star so that we could just use the waypoints. I figured that would be a lot better, because you come and you can go directly to spawn here, and spawn will take you immediately to where you can get this waypoint. You have to actually touch them. It's kind of like MMO rules of spawn points. You have to journey to it, and you can see that, like, some of the area, this is my base over here, and this is Merc's, and like this is our end portal, and this is Blake's. So there's a couple of bases, but we've built a couple of different farms. Like the raid farm I thought was kind of neat. So we've got the raid farm right here, which I think this is the Exo Forest design. So it's nice. Hey, look, totem. So it's a pretty, it's nowhere near as automatic as rays or as mangoes or anything like that. And I saw Ian did a stacking raid farm, which is even crazier, but this one works pretty well, where literally you just come up here, you flip the switch, and you start the raid, and you're good to go, and then you just jump down whenever you need to go through and reset. So it's a nice, quick raid farm that you can build in like 20 minutes, especially with easy villagers, which is a wonderful mod as part of Iskal's. The other thing that we've done is I built a simple ender, and this is going to take a second because, whoa, that's loud. Let's turn down the enderman a little bit. So I built a very simple ender, and I'll probably duplicate this exact design in my single player world. So it's nice just to really quickly be able to get experience and everything, because it takes almost no time to build, I think, this entire thing. And this should look very familiar to anybody who's watched my videos or anything. It's literally the exact same design as the previous ones that I've built. So, but it's nice just to be able to go through and rock it. But this has no system yet to deal with the ender pearls or anything, so definitely gonna have to do that. But specifically learned the lesson last time, and you'll note that we're at Y3, so we still have 3 blocks down in order to do it and don't have to figure out how to build it so low. And the other thing that I thought was kind of cool is this gold farm. I forget, Blake, did your Merc, who built this one in the first place? This looks like Waddle's design, if I'm remembering correctly. So it's a pretty simple gold farm, and gold is super, super valuable whenever you come in, so in Vault Hunters. So it's nice just to be able to go and kill these straight out. But yeah, it's pretty basic, no alarm piglins or anything. All you have to do is build the magma block layers, because piglins are the only things that can spawn on magma blocks, at least in this biome. Yeah, so that is most of it. What else has been here that's kind of neat? I think that's mostly it at this point in time, because this server is relatively new. I think this server has only been around for maybe 3 weeks at this point. So, main thing Michael Jackson produces on Minecraft, he watches a tree. Don't apologize for a good bad joke. Good bad jokes are wonderful. So yeah, please keep them coming, and that is awesome. Yeah, so that's basically it. Like, I haven't been playing this long yet. I literally have not even run my first vault. So this is, we need to find ourselves cobwebs. Like, I don't know, like, cobwebs are very difficult since they only spawn in mines, and we haven't found one of those yet. But yeah, so that's basically the server at this point. Having the Ender is really nice, and I will be very happy to have one on my single player world too, because yeah, I need it desperately, as you've seen by the amount of things that had to accumulate for the vault. Creeper. Why don't Blizzards ever make business? They keep firing people. Oh, I need Did I do I think I might have done a rimshot sound effect. Did I? If I didn't, I need to make myself do that. Where are you, streamer bot? Actions. Did I? Come on, Hugs. Tell me that you did an actual rimshot sound effect, because if you didn't, then I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself. I guess I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself, because it's not working. All right, note to self. Let's see if this works. Clip it. Okay, so that is not working either. Create marker. No. I don't get that either. Oh, it is there. Oh, awesome. Good job, past me. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Elf. I appreciate you finding that. Yeah, that is an absolute necessity for this kind of stream, especially because the bad jokes and everything here are highly, highly encouraged. So let's see. Okay, good. We're starting to get some nether wart, which we need this before we can run any vaults at all. Oh, and I had ice. This is a super easy ice farm to make if you ever need it for whatever reason, and you don't need a tremendous amount of it. Basically, as long as you're in a mountain biome and you're above, I think it's y = 90, any water will automatically freeze. And the reason that these blocks are over here is to prevent these from freezing, because it will never freeze as long as there is a block above it. So all you have to do is come in here and just break all the ice. And because it is that diagonal, the way that Minecraft water works is this will repopulate the entire pool, because each source block is close enough to touching another source block that they'll generate all the way from end to end. So it's nice just to be able to go through and do that, and we get a stack and a half whenever we do it. So it's nice and fast. You just zip in here, and then eventually you'll have a decent amount of ice by the time you go through. Lay down with the chicken jokes. I love it. The more you make me groan, the happier I am. So please continue. Yeah. So there's not too much here yet. but this will very rapidly be, I don't think it's exponential growth, but it's definitely non-linear, especially with fortune. So once we get this whole thing done, then we will have enough nether wart to start making pots, and then we can run our first vault on this server. Excuse. Blah. All right, so one of the things I think we can do, where Badlands are where the majority of, okay, and there is a Badlands right here. So let's go over here. We'll set a temporary waypoint. And how did I lose it? How did I lose it? What direction? What direction is it? It's directly south from here. So that way. All right, there it is. And the reason I'm going to the Badlands is because Badlands have lots of mine shafts. But before we do that, let's go to the iron farm and make a couple pairs of shears. So because if I can't shear the cobwebs, that's not going to help. This is the same iron farm as what I have in the single player world. It's just a little teeny one. This was this is based off of Avromance's. It's a really nice design. Somebody suggested in the comments that I make one similar to this, and it produces reasonably well. Like, it's definitely not something that you would want for a significant multiplayer world, like, but for a single player world, it is more than enough. All right, let's go over here. A yellow sheep in the adventure of a guy finding out why it's yellow, only to find out it was red. That's one of those things that's so bad you can't even be angry at the end of it, because like they wasted a tremendous amount of your time, but the story was good enough that you were invested the entire time. Like, if that is the case, that is impressive. Yeah, see, this one's fine. Like, you get a bit of chunks because it's a networking server, and but I mean, it's keeping up to date. It's keeping loading. Like, the other one was definitely a problem, and the fact that we got disconnected definitely means there was a significant problem with it. And I did load chunky on both of them, and I pre-generated chunks, which if anybody is ever a server admin, definitely do that, because that helps so much. Like, the fact that it doesn't have to generate the chunks on the fly is almost always what grinds servers to a halt. Like, generating chunks is very expensive. Where do you shear a sheep? At the barber shop. That's very appropriate, since I do live in the Northeast. Barber shop. Alright, so can we find... I know this is technically not Badlands, but it's similar. I think it's like Red Rock. I would love to find a mine shaft somewhere in here. And we can try digging down, because terracotta is always a good block to have. This is just pretty. I do really like this shader. Yeah, if we can't find anything, we'll just dig. I did not bring torches, right? I don't think I have any torches in my ender chest. Let's double check. Punbot, yes. Yes, that is so happening, Elf. Thank you for suggesting it. We got lots of obby, but we don't have any coal. All right. Well, let's dig down for a little while and see if we can find anything, because if we can, we've got enough wood here where let's just chop down this tree, and that will give us enough wood for sticks. We'll take these 2 trees, weird looking trees, and I don't have a bed either, right? Yeah, you can see how unprepared I am on the server, because it is so early. It's such an early game that I don't have the vast majority of the things that I need. Yes, absolutely love it. Yeah, this is not going to work. This is just going to be completely unviewable. So let's find the mountain where I actually can see. Sometimes, yeah, there's coal at the strikes, the meteor strikes. So you can just yoink some of the coal, make some torches, and then be good. I don't know why I'm still touching it. Really? Only one? Only one. You're killing me, game. You're really killing me here. And I gotta remember, I do not have Elvish, and I am not immune to fire in this server. All right, there we go. There's a deposit. Right next to Golden Armor Skelly. All right, so... All right, that'll give a little bit, which is nice. So one more deposit like that, and we should be good to go. And I can probably just like blow through here. Yeah. Coal is so common. All right, 21. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And I love the galaxies and everything that are in this shader. This is complementary, which is a BSL port. And yeah, glorious. Absolutely glorious. All right, so do that. And make it to torches. And that is good enough. So let's go over here and just dig down-ish in the middle and hope we run across a mine shaft, which would be lovely. Philosophical question. Shoot, I love the big questions. The more a question does not necessarily have a right, quote-unquote, right answer, the more I enjoy it. If a creeper detonates in the forest and nobody heard it, does it really make an explosion? Well, if no one's around, then the creeper would just unload, so it clearly wouldn't detonate at all. Unfortunately, that does have a right question. But if you want to talk about the philosophy of what makes an explosion, and do you require an exterior viewer in order to have it be, to actually make it be an explosion, that's a much more interesting philosophical question. I really hope that this holds true, that there are mine shafts in this area too. The fact that we didn't see any in the outside does not make me happy. But I don't know. This is kind of a cool building block. Red rock. This definitely makes me think of actual red rocks out in the U.S. West. Play around the whole table question thing. Yes, yeah. I do like that. Like the if a tree falls in the woods, does it actually make a sound? Like, what is the definition of a sound? Like, does it have to be observed by a human or anything else in order to actually be a sound, or does it propagate? Like, those philosophical questions are always super interesting. I do like having that discussion. Like I said, the more that there is no definitive right answer, the happier I am. What are we at? Dirt? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's just dirt. That's fine. I don't need you. So you go there. And yeah, dirt is actually quite valuable. So I'll take all of you and actually dig out like this while we're here. Because one of the things the vaults very frequently will require materials like this that you cannot farm. Like, there's no way to farm dirt. There's no way to farm granite. And all of those things come up on vault altars pretty regularly. This is one of the other nice things about complementary, is anytime that you're holding a light source, it will show you whenever it's a spawnable location. So specifically how much you need to go through and do it. This is really interesting. I will have to remember next time that these mountains have lots of dirt, because there's been more than once I've needed it. Give on pause. Oh my gosh. That is atrociously bad. Well done. Yeah, and Elf, unquestionably, we are doing your idea of random fun. Like, we'll have to do that. And compressed is the most wonderful thing ever. The fact that we can just straight up compress all this stuff down makes me a happy hugs. All right, but we don't need that. We definitely want all the gold. More gold, more better. Even though we do have a gold farm, you can never have enough gold. All right, and then we'll start digging down again, because I don't want to just sit here and farm the entire time. It's boring. The videos, meaning the 3x3 challenge, Elf, I have not gotten to do that yet, because work was so incredibly crazy. I actually didn't think I was even going to be able to stream tonight, but thankfully that did happen. But I have given you my word I shall, and I am a firm believer in keeping my word whenever I give it to somebody. So it will absolutely happen. Probably before the weekend, I will get a chance to go through and review it, because it definitely seems super interesting. Like that, I do love those extra challenges, like things that you just can't easily do. Like it's easy to play Minecraft when it's like, oh look, you have an infinite supply of everything. Like that makes the game much easier than when you're actually limited. Like the most fun comes from when you're limited, in my mind. Wow, there is a lot of gold. I will definitely have to remember the next time I do a playthrough like this. Like these Badlands things have lots of gold in them. But I am not seeing anywhere where there would be cobwebs, which is no bueno. Yeah, the mental health, honestly, is the majority of it. Like, it was to the point of where, I don't know how you get when you're busy, but when I'm super busy, I start not doing all the little things. Like, I'll make dinner and I won't perfectly clean up afterwards. So, like, anywhere that I can save, like, the 20 minutes or something like that in order to do it. And over time, all that really builds up, and I don't like it. Okay, there is, I can see on the map, there is something over this way. Like, that looks like a mine shaft. So we just need to, I don't know if it's up or down. Ow, ow, ow. Why can't I get out? I can't dig. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can see the shaft, so it's definitely right around here. We'll just have to, what are we at? 48, so it's probably down. And don't dig straight down, you're not that much of a noob. All the gold, I do love all the gold though. Alright, maybe it's not down because I'm starting to see lava on the map. Oh no, there it is. Alright, perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. So let's get some of the stone. And do that. And I don't need any of you, and the rest is not that important. But we will do this so that it at least looks really good. Analyzing philosophical Minecraft. Some of that stuff is definitely interesting. Like I have more than once entertained doing a more technical aspect of it, like kind of having maybe a second channel or something and doing more techie stuff, because that is my other great love. And a lot of that stuff I could do mostly off the top of my head. So the prep time wouldn't be that hard, and it is super fun to talk about the nerdery stuff, and I'm always happy to discuss the philosophical concepts and everything. So yeah, the long answer, the short answer, yes. The long answer, yes. To continue bad joke day. All right, so not a lot of cobwebs, but at least we're getting some, and we don't need that many because they are all over the place in the vaults. Like there are several rooms where you could get tons and tons of cobwebs if you really wanted to. And excellent. Like I've come out with multiple stacks of string because I've just broken them with a sword, and if I actually took the time to go in with a pair of shears, I would probably have cobwebs for days. Anything good in here? Hey, golden apple. Golden apple does not suck. And I don't really need any of the other stuff. But yeah, this will be enough. This will be good on cobwebs. The math of a monkey finishing Minecraft. So that's the Shakespearean thing, like a million monkeys with typewriters would eventually be able to produce Shakespeare and eventually be able to beat Minecraft. There was something I saw a while back, which was like, it is possible with the correct seed to beat Minecraft without moving, which, to be quite frank, I don't understand completely. Like, I don't see how that is possible. Because you shouldn't be able to have the end portal can't generate at spawn without like really changing some stuff up. So that definitely does make it interesting. I do love those Like, I mean, on a long enough timeline, everything is possible, regardless of how probable it may be. But like, when you extend time to infinity, anything that can happen does happen. It's like the infinite multiverse concept, like especially with what is it? Words. There's a multi-dimensional theory, which is quantum universes, where every single time that there is any concept of a choice, it spawns another universe in which the choice occurs. And I've always thought that is like crazy, like thinking about how every single choice that you make throughout the course of the day, and that it's like, okay, well, I made this choice or that choice, or what do I want with my coffee or whatever. And you get down to having universes that are completely different because you wanted, I don't know, oat milk instead of soy milk one day or something like that. Like, I've always found those to be super fascinating. You're just gonna sit there? Like, I mean, I'm fine with that if you don't wanna go boom, but thanks. And nope, another one. Creeper. Yeah. There are not a lot of mobs in here. It's kind of surprising. But I think that's pretty good. Like, we can probably get out of here. How many do I have? 12. Let's get... Oh, nope. Shooty. Just as I was saying, there's not a lot of mobs. Creepers dig you down. True. Although you would only, without moving, you would only be able to take, what, 2 hits? I think, and then a creeper would kill you on the second hit. So you've got to be very careful about that. And I think this mod pack has the red spawners that randomly will generate mobs and loot if you beat them. Like, I seem to remember seeing the red spawners in my world before, but not in this one, although this is the exact same version of the pack, so it should work. But that is interesting. You could definitely get a creeper to dig you down at least a little bit. I was gonna leave you alone, and then you tried to hit me. All right, so yeah, I think that's it for this. Why can't I go up? What are you doing? Let me go up. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll get a couple more of the cobwebs, and then we will head back. And that, the gold and the golden apple was a really nice find. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, you can technically make these, but they're so expensive. A new pint, every beer drank a new party somewhere in the multiverse begins. That is a really wonderful way to look at that. I really like it a lot. Like, you're kind of creating more joy in the universe whenever you do something like that. And there is not enough joy in this world. So I like that a lot, and I think I'm gonna steal it. The next time I have a beer, I will raise the pint to your infinite party. All right, how are we doing? It seems like we've explored most of this area. I'm very surprised that there are no spawners. Like, I was expecting to find at least a couple. Even the regular ones, the regular cave spider spawners or something. Like, it's unusual that you're in a mine shaft for this long and don't find one. I mean, I'm not complaining. Cave spiders are evil. They are arguably the worst mob in all of Minecraft. But, yeah. So much gold. Love it. Like, at this point, we're at multi-stack. I don't need that turtle, right? Yeah. 2 stacks. 2 stacks and 10. Alright. Anything down here? Nope. Yeah, the multiple party patrol. I don't even know what to call something like that. Alright. I think it might be just about time to dig out, because yeah, not finding much else. Okay, one more. I'll take the one more. Yeah, you need like vault gems, I think, to make the cobwebs. It's something crazy. I've never understood why cobwebs are like that, why they're a non-producible item. Alright, so it looks like there's another... Yeah. Nice. Or we were already here. Yeah, we were already here. Anything down here? I would love to see if I can find one of those red spawners, just because they had really good loot. The first... That's interesting. That's a funny bug. Like, block update suppression right there. That should not be possible. Explain. Please do. Please explain. I love to learn new things. So anytime anybody can share with me new knowledge. New knowledge are like bad puns. It's always appreciated under all circumstances. No. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Let us in. Let us in. Let me out. Let me out. I don't know what movie that's from, but I remember it being funny. So... 37. Almost 2/3 of a stack. And then we can just dig straight up. And we were already here. Yep, nothing new. Software that lets you fly and build planes. Like flight simulator style, or is it like drones? Like you're flying a drone, effectively. Like, that sounds super interesting. I have not a friend, a coworker, who is seriously into, like, Microsoft Flight Simulator, like, to the point of where he has an articulating chair and everything. It's crazy, but, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna judge for whatever makes people happy, and that hobby hurts no one, so more power to him. Do I know why it stopped working? Why Vault Hunters stopped working, Matt, or something else? Like, Vault Hunter stopped working because it wouldn't generate the vault dimension even on a restart, and I don't know why. Like, normally I've seen that every now and then, but anytime that I restarted Minecraft, it would be fine. But that did not happen, and it takes so long to regen. We're now on the community server. Which this one, the community, unfortunately, the community server, it is much earlier in the game for me. As you can see by the fact that I have 0 vault levels and I have like 30 in my single player world. Yeah, I'm gonna hook up a profiler to it, and then I will report the bug. So I will profile it, and I will get a dump, and then I'll report it on the GitHub. So that's a good suggestion, and thank you for making it. Oh, here we go. I have not played Elden Ring. I have heard good things, but Elden Ring is a Dark Souls style game, right? And I've never been really that into those. I hate... Stop it! I have wrong keybinds on this. Like, yeah, my keybinds are supposed to be, the tilde key, is the keybind for, words for cleanse. And it unfortunately is not working. This is, you can play Vault Hunters with other people online. This is the community server. So we have 2 community servers as part of this community, and the way that it works is anybody who gives any kind of donation can come and join the community servers for as long as the donation is active. For anybody who has not heard the spiel yet, I'm 100% charity content creator, so every penny I make goes to feed the hungry, which is why I've spun this up. So this is not something that I do to try and make money myself. This all goes to the needy. And this community server, there are 3 other people that play it, and we just spun up, like, literally it just started, I think 3 weeks ago, because there were enough people who were interested in playing it. Let me stop the spider from spawning. Because that is great. So yes, you 100% can play with other people, and this one is proof of that. Yeah, so it is the community, what do we call it? Vault Hungers, I think is the silly little pun name that that I came up with for the community server. And yes, it's terrible. And yes, I'm not sorry. But yeah, that is what it is. If you are interested in joining, any kind of contribution, whether it be Patreon or Twitch or even YouTube now, like you can join on the YouTube stuff, which I thought was really, really cool. Then we got that monetization. Let me do this. And new waypoint cave spider spawner, because we might need that eventually. Oh, do I have a waystone? If I have a waystone on me, I can literally just drop it and teleport back, but I don't. Wah, 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 wah. Yes, Vault Hungers. The puns, the pun game here is real, and I do so love it. All right, now we don't have another waystone, so we can just dig out, and that's fine. Yeah, no time like the present. So let's just get out of here. Oh, nice. I can just leap out because I'm out of torches. We do have, yeah, okay. So let's just make a couple of, nope, that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted Vein Miner. Vein Miner is the thing that I wanted. And we don't need the crafting table, so we'll do you. And then do you, torchy, and all is well. Because I'm scared of the dark, man. Don't make fun of me. So what is that down there? Funky. Let's just get out of here. We got what we came for. Maybe we can find a village and steal a waystone and then port it back here. Hello there. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it, J-Dubs. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for enjoying the content. Vault Hunters is super fun. Like, they really fixed it from my initial review. Like, my initial review, I played it for maybe like 7 or 8 hours and then completely abandoned it because the barrier to entry was just so high. But literally the change to giving you 5 points in the very beginning, and also getting to the point of where the cost and the barrier to entry of stuff is nowhere near as high. Like, it doesn't, the amount of things you get is almost instant, especially if you get a good vault for your first run. So that really made it fun, because I always thought of this as kind of like Minecraft meets Diablo. And the whole thing about those roguelike games is the loot. Like, it's fun to get new loot and get more power and everything. In Vault Hunters, it was literally like, okay, let me play for 20 hours before I get any power. Yawn, dull, boring. So yeah, it was much better. All right. There might be a village south of here, so if we can ninja a waystone, that would be good. Leonardo, if you want to make a friend to play at a distance, there's 2 ways that you can do it. If you have the capability of punching a hole like in a firewall or something, you can just install it on your own computer and do that. But the easiest way is literally to turn up a server like this one. I use Shockbite as my host, and you can do it for as cheap as $5 a month. If it's just going to be the 2 of you, you could just pay for Shockbite and install the server pack, which there's a separate download between the regular pack and the server pack. And the server pack is actually not that hard to get installed. All right, so there's a waystone, which we can yoink, yoinky, yoinky. What do I want to get rid of? Well, no, I don't need extra shears. We only need 1 set of shears. And is there an engineer hut here? Whenever you find a new village, you always want to yank the waystones because they're very expensive to make. And look for a house with a brick roof, because that is an engineer's house, and they will have crates that you can take into the early vaults, which are very nice. All right, let's get out of here. Where's home? This way. I mean, I could drop. I don't think I care enough. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. We'll just, yeah, straight north. So that's home.
We're good on, yeah, we're good on our wings, so not a problem. So yeah, if you're gonna play, finishing the comment, if you're gonna play with a friend, having somebody else host the server will probably be the easiest one, because then you can just get the IP address and give your friend and whitelist them and you're set. Like, you don't have to worry about, can I poke a hole in my firewall so that my friend can get to my computer, which I host it locally, and then you have to troubleshoot it and all that other jazz. So I would not recommend that unless you really know what you're doing. Because, like, to be perfectly frank, I do know what I'm doing. Like, that's kind of my day job, and it was not easy for me, to the point of where I'm just like, nope, I'm gonna pay somebody else to host the server and do it there. So the other option, like I said, we have this server, and the low tier is $5 a month. So if you and your friend wanted to join the community server and play here, that is also an option if you don't want to go through the hassle of doing it yourself. Like, no pressure or anything. If you end up getting stuck, I'm more than happy to help on Discord either way, because the more people that play this game, the better the community is, and I think that just helps everybody. So more than happy to do that if you get stuck on something. And it's just discord.overhugs.com if you're not already a member. All right, let's head back. And at least the good thing is that we can complete that vault altar now that we got almost 2 full stacks of cobwebs. So that was a very fruitful expedition, especially with all the gold and the golden apple. Like, that will give us the pots that we need in order to do our first vault on this server if we do that. Oh yeah, Elf, that's also a great point. Like, the more watching on Twitch, because YouTube doesn't support points yet for whatever stupid reason. I don't want it to only be that people have to pay in order to do it. So if you watch long enough and you build up the points, you can redeem it that way at no cost to you, because money should not be the barrier to people finding a community. All right. Thanks, Elf. I don't know why I blanked on that, but appreciate it. All right, so we got a completed vault crystal here. And we won't get anything special because it's before level 25, but a regular one is not bad. And yeah, okay. So now we have made 2 vault crystals. I am not quite ready to do it yet, but let's see if we get a lucky one. Nope, but that is quite easy. Like, we can do that immediately. Just come straight out here and go wacky, wacky, wacky. Yeah, hopefully entertaining content. You've stuck around for a while, Elf, so I have to think I'm doing something right. Yeah, entertaining content and a fun community and all that other good stuff. So yeah, if you want to join, please come and hang with us. All are welcome. All right, so let's put the rest of the stuff away. And I keep wanting to, like, slam down and forgetting that I don't have Elvish on this server. But we can just cook all the gold. That will be super helpful. I do need a different storage system and everything here. I'm debating doing Vault Hunters on this server differently, because on the single player world and the stuff that I'm producing there, I'm definitely rushing. Like, I'm trying to get more entertaining stuff and higher level content, but it is kind of nice to just be able to chill and do it a little bit slower and just really take a minute and relax and have fun. So I think that's what I'm going to do here on this server itself. All right, but yeah, I need a much better storage system. The storage system in the beginning is terrible. Yeah, poison. I'm not worried about poisonous potatoes at all, because I have a fortune hoe, and literally all I have to do is come over here and go do 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 do, and within the fact of about 10 seconds, I will probably have about 5 poisonous potatoes. Nope, really? Are you making a liar out of me, game? Nope, there's one at least. But yeah, we got plenty of potatoes. And that's why the villagers are right here, so we can also quickly mend. And because somebody asks every single stream that I do it, The way I'm trading so fast is if you hit spacebar, it refreshes the last trade. So that is how you can go through and zip and get the trades quite quickly. All right, so potatoes. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. I'm gonna do it myself because I don't... Yes, because that is a requirement every time I have to do anything with a poisonous potato. Exclamation point taters. Have I thought about doing collections? Collections of what? Redstone. I needed redstone. Where did I know I've got red? Ah, there we go. And brain is blanking. Wool. I don't know if I have wool, but I can make wool if I need to. Rare items or silly items. Yes, that is interesting. I have thought about doing stuff like that, and when the not last stream but the stream before, when I was talking about potentially doing a longer charity stream, I was debating doing challenges or something like that, like have some stuff where if you post this, like say for example, if you post $20 for charity, I will fetch whatever item you want and name it for you, and it will exist in the world. Like really just ways to do a good charity collection for the longer stream. And bang, yay. And yeah, okay, I did find a couple more vault rock ore. I have not searched very much here. Let's hope we get a decent amount. Three is not bad. Yeah, that's not bad either. That also is another thing that was the suck about early Vault Hunters is and people have heard the rant, so I apologize if you've heard it before, but 4,000 emeralds was my first vault. Do you know how long it takes to get 4,000 emeralds, especially given this was before the easy raid farms? A long time. A very long time. I don't want to do that again. So it is very, very nice that these things are basic. And look, terracotta. Terracotta, we just did terracotta. Where did I put the terracotta? Terracotta is a fun word to say. Terracotta, terracotta, terracotta. But we literally just gathered it, so that will be nice and easy. And where did I put it? In here? And this is why I really want a good storage system. And this is the reason that I want to invest in something like Pretty Pipes right away. Where did... Like, there's all the red rock. Where did the terracotta go? I didn't drop it. Weird. Weird. Fetch the other side disc. Yeah. Sure thing. I'll get right back to that. Where I picked up a ton of terracotta. Where did I put it? Like, we had 2 or 3 stacks. Grr. Grr. This is why I want a good storage system, because this hurts me a lot. Am I literally going to have to zip back to get terracotta because I don't know where it went? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I am. What time is it anyway? Only 10. Jeez, it feels much later than that. Tarragona. Yeah, Tarragona. Alright, well, what's the other stuff? Cocoa beans. And we've got the glowstone. Where did I just see that? I think I put it in here. Yeah, glowstone. But glowstone we can also get from trading, so I can just come over here and do this and go, you give me that. And glowstone is unfortunately one of the things that fortune only helps you. That was kind of cool. The altar just said, that's mine now, and yoinked it right over. Like Hoover style vault altar at its finest. All right, so cocoa beans, we need a jungle. Where is there a jungle? That is not a jungle, that is a dark forest. I know I've seen one. A know I've seen it. That's not a jungle. I know there's one here. That looks kind of jungly. Alright, and that's right by Blake's base. So we will take the Waystone to Blake's base and then port over. Because I did not grab cocoa beans, and I don't have them in this world yet. So, Blake's base. And this is why Waystones are awesome. Because it's nice and quick. And then just straight north. That is a big random spruce tree. We do get to see some of the biomes in this, which I do enjoy quite a bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not what I like to see. And... yeah. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Server go boom. Come on, Shockbite. What are you doing to me? Servers. Bald Hunters. Console. What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? No, it's just telling me I disconnected. Which does not make sense. Huh. Let me see. Let me try re-adding it here. Yeah, the server's still up. Multiplayer and server. Yeah, that's weird. This is just not my night. It really is not my night. Yeah, let's restart the server. That's a good idea. We'll restart the server, and we will... I got a big fatty error, too. What is it? Unable to write to a render file.
I think it's payback time for a little tea party they threw for us a few hundred years ago.
Thank you. Thank you for the hydration / tea, because I definitely need it right now. At this point, I think I need something perhaps a little stronger than that, because it's been an evening. It's been an evening and a half while we wait for the server to restart. No. I thought that we might have just run out of disk space, but that is not the problem. All right, so let's see the console. And while I'm here, so let's go back to just chatting so people don't have to stare at the server. And my head is really weird. Like, let me calibrate. There we go. Fix the puppet, because the puppet looked like it had a real crick in its neck. It's like, oh my god, being over here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but let's fix both servers and reboot them both, because we know from being on the other community server that it was kind of draggy, and that was not good. So I'll just restart them both. They're supposed to automatically restart every morning at 2 a.m., but they clearly did not. So, all right, rebooting. This is the nice thing about Shockbite, and ooh, they're both complete. No, I think this is a Shockbite issue, because they're both wholly offline right now. So okay, we this might be an early evening. Why is the mouth not working in the? Windows, you kill me sometimes. Seriously. Like, the amount of issues that just updating sometimes does. Yes, a shock to the Shockbite. How do I do this? I should know. I think preferences and default input is chat mic. And yeah, there we go. Now the puppet is working properly, and I'll give myself a nose because I feel like having a nose today. So yeah, hi. Now it's working again. Windows, you kill me. All right, so that's looking better. All right, world's okay. Both of them are back up. World spawn is now loading. So that explains why the other server was also having a problem, because Shockbite was clearly not having a good day. Oh, this is, Yeah, this is a day. This is quite a day. All right, let's see if I can get in now. Connection refused. Yeah, technical difficulties are 100% the worst. You are completely correct, J-Dubs. Like, especially when it's not your fault. Like, when there's nothing you can do about it. I don't mind the technical thing when it's something I can fix. When it's like, okay, I know exactly what that is. Like, it's always unfortunate because I hate having these moments. Just chatting is wonderful and fun, and I like engaging with the audience. But you're here to watch me play a game. Like, and when I can't do that because something else is failing, I always feel super bad. So, and Vault Hunters, the server side, takes just as long to load as the client side, if not a little bit longer. So, because my machine is probably beefier than the instance that they have allocated to me. But it is still going, it is loading, and it is going forward. But yeah, I always want this to just be, this is Prime content. Prime. Optimus? Optimus Prime? Yes, definitely that. How many Transformer movies were there? Now thinking about that. There were like 5, weren't there? No, like 6. And how many good Transformer movies were there? Like maybe 2 at most. Like that one with Anthony Hopkins, the Transformers have always been there and the Earth is a Transformer. That I had to hate watch. I really did. Like, it was so terrible. All right, let's see. Hey, no, mismatched mod channel list. Really? Really? That's what you're going to do? That's what you're going to do to me? You're going to claim a mismatched mod channel list? I don't even know what that means. Like, it's not mod version. What is a mod channel? Add server. Vault Hungers Part 2. All right, there we go. There we go. Now it is okay. What is what? Meh. Yeah. Yep. This, we might be ending because I don't know what a mod channel list is. Dear Google, mismatched mod channel list. What does that mean? Collection of mods is not the same as the server and the player's computer, but I didn't change the version. Yeah. All right. Okay. If this, I'm gonna smash my head against the microphone for a minute here because it's gonna make me feel better. So I apologize if this is deafening to anybody, but it makes me feel better. And now, yay. Okay, I don't know how we can have a mismatched mod list. I'm going to assume that Shockbite is having a significant problem. Yeah, exactly. The ASMR of bludgeoning myself half to death. Thank you for joining us on ASMR because of hardware failure. And Shockbite being a no bueno experience tonight. I'm glad that they don't sponsor me because tonight I would not be able to say good things about them. Okay, you know, I think perhaps this is going to be a time to end early because I've had a rough week and I'm tired and I don't really feel like trying to figure this out right now. Who's online? Let's see. Yeah, Shockbite. If like literally, if they sponsored me, that would be wonderful. Like I will definitely take sponsors for people who have at least a reasonable mission, and Shockbite seems fine. Like they're not nefarious or anything like that. Because sponsorships means that we can donate more money to people that are in need. So that would be fantastic. Who is around that we have not raided in a while that we want to raid? Let's give Shannon some love. Shannon is somebody who randomly raided the channel once. And so I would like to raid her. Her content is very different because what she does is she does like Roblox and everything, which is not exactly my cup of tea, but by no means do I want to judge for what other people do. So thank you, J-Dubs. I appreciate it. I always love it whenever we make new friends. So thanks for coming in. If for folks who are not familiar, I'm a 100% charity streamer. Every single penny that I make goes to local food banks to help feed the hungry. I stream every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 hours previous to now. And I try and release a video a week. I'm a bit behind because life has kind of sucked lately because of work. But if you're watching on Twitch, please check out youtube.com/overhugs. And if you're on YouTube, twitch.tv/overhugs. I'm overhugs in all the places. Let's give Shannon some love and head over there now. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I definitely appreciate it. And we always end the same way. I hope you have the most wonderful of days, and I'll see you soon.